They're raised on the northwest side of Chicago. Ellen is a retired teacher. Maureen, this is a full-time job, a licensing manager for a local international plush toy company. Yeah, between them they have 8 children, 5 grandchildren. So, welcome. Ellen and Maureen.
Okay. I have to read it because it's solid. Okay. My name is Maureen Schiesser, and this is my sister Ellen Shea. We're here to talk about Smile on Your Brother, a family still hears the echoes of Vietnam. It's a book that changed our lives. In May 1968, I was 10 years old, living on the northwest side of Chicago with my family. My father was ill and unable to work, and my mother worked full-time and took care of us. My older sister Ellen was in school. She was a full-time student at DePaul, and she worked. My brother Jack was in school, and our brother Tim was in Vietnam. He was a U.S. Marine. Our lives changed forever when my sister answered a knock on our door very early one morning. 2 Marines entered our home and stood in front of our father, and one uttered the dreaded words, "On behalf of the President of the United States and a grateful nation, we regret to inform you." Tim was gone, so was my childhood. From that day forward, I was different, as were the other members of my family. We talked about Tim, but I could see that the memories brought pain. I asked questions, but as the youngest, my family felt it was best to keep me in the dark about what was happening. So I went on, missing my brother daily, and wondering what happened to him over there. In 2006, with the help of the internet, some of my questions were answered when I found a website dedicated to the Marines of Mike 3-5 and stories of the fierce battle waged on Hill 1192 that day in May. A few years later, my nephew Dennis put together a book about him, which contained letters written to him by my mother that were returned after his death, copies of telegrams received, letters from politicians, and the full story of Hill 1192. It was posted on that website. This book sparked the interest of the author, Austin Nichol, who is here with us today. And this is where Smile on Your Brother began. Though at first I was reluctant to share our story, after meeting Austin, I realized that he was the person to write it. Sometimes I think he was sent by Tim, because through his words, we were finally able to heal. Smile on Your Brother changed my life, because through it I finally received answers to the questions I had as a child, and began to heal the wound I thought would never close. Austin searched out and found Marines that fought next to Tim, who were there when he died, and who got together to remember their brothers of Mike 3-5 at a yearly reunion. I learned how one 20-year-old Marine, who I loved with my whole heart, touched so many other lives. I learned that his friends still remember and mourn him, and learned that in addition to my family, there are many others who will never forget him. I learned that everyone involved in the telling of the story felt it was finally time to talk about Vietnam, about Tim, and about their life without him, and how they managed to move on. I encourage all of you to read Smile on Your Brother and learn how one Chicago family that will never stop hearing the echoes of Vietnam has survived.
There were 2 major changes that came to me during the process of the writing of this book. It started with the book that my son Dennis and I put together with my husband's help, with all of the memorabilia that my parents had saved. It shouldn't be kept in a box under my bed. It's now a book, and we have it. The book was given to only 2 people outside of family members. One was Tim's girlfriend, who still leaves flowers on his grave. She's a happily married mother, 2 children, 3 grandchildren. Life is good. She moved on, but she hasn't forgotten him. The telling of the story, as painful as it was put me back in May of '68, immediately with the same strong feelings. That was part of the reason why we didn't talk in our family. And my little sister, she was 10 years old, didn't know a lot of things that we did, the older family members. Telling that story, as hard as it was, to a very kind, gentle listener, helped me move through that time in May. I no longer stopped paralyzed in pain at those memories. I moved out to, when my two brothers got into a rubber band fight in our kitchen one Thanksgiving, I was now able to go into that part of our life where before I couldn't. The second change that happened was Austin's ability to bring the Marines of my 3-5 into our lives. We read the accounts that they wrote about those who died, those who fought, those who were wounded. We knew names. We didn't meet everybody, of course, until Austin. We suddenly were face to face with young Marines, my age now, not her age, she's still the younger one, but they lived the life Tim lived. They walked the same land. They were on Hill 11 and 92. They also remembered him with the same emotion that Maureen and I, my brother Jack, did. They were brothers. And it's with that recognition, connection, appreciation, that I don't travel to the wall anymore, the one right next door. I've been to DC a few times. I have a son living there. I don't stop at Timmy's name. He's still Timmy. I don't stop at just Timmy's name. I know other names, and I look at all of them. And I also look at people from my neighborhood, from our church that were lost in Vietnam too. I'm different. And the way the connections happened with our family through Austin, with these Marines, we built so many, 6 degrees of separation. There were connections we weren't aware of that became very public to us, and it was very reassuring. I think somebody up there arranged all of this, and I think because now I'm able to recognize the others lost to Tim, those were his brothers too. I think he's smiling on me.